welcome to the monthly Greenhouse Mashup. Visiting my music stand sorted here. I don't need it actually.
You don't, but
I believe it's required. So, as ever, not entirely sure what will happen in the evening, but in as far as I can tell you, later on we'll be having some tunes from Roger Hughes and some stuff from, is that fair enough? From Hopewell Inc., which I'm looking forward to enormously, as I am to our first performer tonight. So a big welcome for Mr. Simon Agar.
Where do you want to sign that? Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, is it closer?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear it? Yeah, okay. Well, I actually started writing songs 2 years ago after coming to a poetry writing workshop here with Martin Dawes, and that inspired me to try and give it a go. And most of my songs are fairly silly, so they fit the ukulele very well, which I think offers a very happy instrument. If you play ukulele, you can't be sad. So the first one is called How Many, and it has a vague similarity to a certain song by Mr. Bob Dylan. How many roads must a chicken cross before you can count your eggs? And how many light bulbs must be changed before a snake grows legs? The answer, you see, is sitting in a tree. The answer is sitting in a tree. How many dark horses must be led to water before they'll buy you a drink? And how many pigs must fly through the sky before you'll stop and think? The answer, you see, is A, B, C, D, E. The answer is A, B, C, D, E. How many kings must a cat look at before it smells a rat? And how many trees must a dog bark up before the belfry goes bad? The answer, you see, is maybe 1, 2, and 3. The answer is 1, 2, and 3. How many wolves must dress a sheep before the cows come home? And how many needles must a camel thread before before it can go to bed? The answer, you know, is as easy as dough. The answer is as easy as dough. How many clocks must blind mice fly before one of them gets stuck? And how many barrels must be filled with monkeys before you run out of luck? The answer, you see, is a great big bumblebee. The answer is a great big bumblebee. Thank you. Next one is slightly more serious. It's called Winter, or Make the Most of It While It Lasts. And it came to me one day when I was in my kitchen doing the washing up, and I looked out of the window and it started tipping down with rain. And once it started to come, and it took a while to work on. This is what I came up with. When the rain falls from the sky, don't you fret, don't you cry. Just put on your boots and go outside. Jump in puddles and go wild and release your inner child, and then you won't feel so blue anymore. When the temperature is falling and the weather is appalling, it's good to stay indoors sometime. To read a book or watch a film, to sing a song or play some tunes, or just to sit by the fire and doze. So when the winter time has come and you're feeling rather calm, don't forget to smile and sing and dance. Paint some pictures, bake some cakes, talk to friends, skate on lakes, and make the most of it while it lasts, while it lasts. Make the most of it while it lasts. And the next one is called The Tidy Person's Lament, or Chaos. And it came to me one day. I was in the Isle of Man, near Laxey. I'd just been to see the big wheel. I was waiting for a bus, and this song just came to me. I don't know where it went from. The attic is over. Sorry, get the key right. That's it. The attic is overflowing with our thoughts. The bath is brimful of the booze. The curtains are covered in custard, and mustard drips from all the stools. The table is teeming with turnips, and the potatoes and I eat the peas. The cushions are cracked with cream crackers, and the cat's eaten all of the cheese. There are dogs playing poker in the pantry, and smoking fried human cigars. And soon as they've run out of money, they'll be racing around in toy cars. The sink is swimming with penguins, and the fridge is flowing with flesh. There are ferrets falling round in the cellar, and the carpets are all turned to sludge. I should have learnt my lesson. I should never have left them alone. I only popped out for 10 minutes, and look what they've done to my home. Wherever they've been, there is chaos, and wherever they are, there is more. I only popped out for 10 minutes, and now I can't get through the door. Thank you very much. And now a slightly more serious one. This one is called Spring, or Hints of Blossom. It came to me one morning. I was on my way to a singing class. I used to do with Corley Down, who conducted the Bandit Community Choir, which I sing in. And it was a nice morning, and this song just slipped into my head. On a cold, frosty morning in the month of February, I stepped out from my doorway to see what I could see. The birds were all singing so sweetly in the trees, and the air was so still wheel of the seasons was beginning to turn, and everywhere signs of spring were to be discerned. So with a song in my heart and a smile on my face, I walk through the world at a leisurely pace. Thank you very much. And you might notice the pattern so far. I'm doing silly ones and serious ones. So the next one is a silly one. It's called A Canoe in My Shoe. Nothing to do with the Flanders and Swan song. Flanders and Swan song even. I'm a canoe, how do you do? But this one is A Canoe in My Shoe. There's a canoe in my shoe, paddling a blue suede canoe, and playing the kazoo. Oh, what shall I do? There's a gnat in my hat, playing poker with a rat, and a cat in a cravat. Oh, what do you think about that? There's a gnome in my home, playing cricket with a comb, and a rabbit from Rome. Oh, I'm in such love of folk. Oh, what shall I do about a canoe in my shoe? I'm looking out in my hat, I'm looking out in my home. Oh, I'm in the phone about a rabbit from Rome, playing cricket with a comb, with a gnome in my home. Oh, what do you think about that? The cat in the cravat, playing poker with a bat, and the gnat in my hat. Oh, what shall I do? He's playing the kazoo, and paddling a blue suede canoe, a canoe in my shoe. Thank you very much. You may have noticed that was a palindromic song. It starts where it finishes where it starts almost. It goes backwards and forwards and sideways. Am I right with time? Absolutely. Okay. I've got plenty more. The next one is called When You Get to Giggit, or Counting Sheep. And if you listen to the words, it explains what it's all about. A long time ago, in a land not so far away, the shepherds did count their sheep in this way, and the children did use these numbers in their play, and this is what they'd say. Yam-tam, tevere, metere, dik, severe, devere, hovre, hovre, dik, yam-dik, tam-dik, tevere, dik, mevere, dik, rumfit, yam-da, rumfit, yam-da, rumfit, tevere, rumfit, mevere, rumfit, jigit. And when you get to jigit, put a stone in your pocket, a stone in your pocket, a stone in your pocket. When you get to jigit, put a stone in your pocket, so you know how many jiggits you've got. The last remaining fragments of one forgotten Celtic tones are what they're thought to be, collected mainly during the 19th century from all over the North Country. And they go, yam-tam, tevere, metere, dik, severe, levere, hovre, hovre, dik, yam-dik, tam-dik, tevere, dik, mevere, dik, rumfit, yam-da, rumfit, yam-da, rumfit, tevere, rumfit, mevere, rumfit, jigit. And when you get to jigit, put a stone in your pocket, a stone in your pocket, a stone in your pocket. When you get to jigit, put a stone in your pocket, so you know how many jiggits you've got. Those numbers I was using there are called sheep scoring numbers. They've been collected in Cumbria and Yorkshire and various other places. And as I said, they're possibly the remnants of old languages related to Welsh. Now, talking of Celtic languages, the next one is bilingual in Manx Gaelic, the language of the Isle of Man, and in English. I studied linguistics here in Bangor, and for my dissertation I wrote about the revival of the Manx language. So I learned the language as well. And I thought I'd write a song in it. So this one's called Spolligans and Tay, or Chips for Tea. I'll do it without an accompaniment because the chords I've got here don't fit with the range. I haven't had time to redo them. Over me, over me, over me, over me, not again Spolligans and Tay. Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, can we have chips for tea today? Oh back, oh back, oh back, oh back, and not again Spolligans and Tay. My son, my son, my son, my son, we can't have chips for tea today. Clean fair over me, and a fall in an ella, he's Spolligan, Bay and way. But why, oh mama, the other she goes, all eat chips throughout the day. Maries, who's Spolligan, Neil Brower, as MacNord away shall ever Harvey. If you eat all the chips, you'll get very fat, and you won't be able to fly at all today. And vamig, oh vamig, oh vamig, oh vamig, bevaidam Spolligans and Tay. But mama, oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, I want some chips for tea today. Be the host, as be the Vastrigan, as be with the lemon sun. Be quiet and eat your worms or the herb, and you'll be grateful for them today. And now the next one is, it's called Everyday Adventures. I'm not sure why I wrote it, just felt like we could do it at the time. And it's a positive one, and not too soon. Wherever you go, whatever you do, there are adventures waiting round the corner for you. So open your eyes and your ears and your mind, and you might be surprised what you find. Watch the birds, trees and flowers, not the minutes and hours. Take time to think and wonder and dream. Let go your regrets and your worries and frets, and let your heart fill with joy. On your journey through life, there may be trouble and strife, which can get you down and make you frown. But with help from your friends, you can get round the bends and over the humps and bumps too. But with help from your friends, you can get round the bends and over the humps and bumps too. Thank you. the last one, and it's going to be a very silly one. You like the silly ones. It's called The Panda in a Poncho Trail. And this is one of the ones that came from just playing around with words. There's a panda in a poncho in the park, playing ping-pong with a purple aardvark, while a pig in a wig sings a song about a fig, and a fox washes rocks in a box. There's a fox washing rocks in a box. I'm giving a lecture about grandfather clocks, and while the giraffe in a scarf has a laugh with a calf, and the poodle's eating noodles with a fork. There are poodles eating noodles with a fork, while a chick lays his with a stalk, and baboons in bonnets recite silly songs, and a gorilla makes faces in the mirror. There's a gorilla making faces in the mirror, and chatting with a cheeky chinchilla, while a goat in a boat plays a pipe match for a stone, and weasels weave teasels on an easel. There are weasels weaving teasels on an easel, and donkeys doing donuts in a diesel, while a llama and a lamb leap along a dam, and a lion passes lions in the park. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, this little another one.
A round of applause.